THQ Nordic. Airship Syndicate. Manufacturing Adventure. Battle Chasers Nightwar. This game uses an auto-save feature. Please do not quit the game or turn off the console when the save is present. And welcome to Green Walkthroughs. What should I call this one? You know, I'm going to call it a playthrough of Battle Chasers Nightwar. I'm Deshaun, and we are playing another interesting game, which is throwback to the old times, and also a new game in a series, in a new game in a franchise which people haven't heard of for a long time, or haven't heard from in a long time, is what I was trying to say. They even haven't heard about nowadays. But it was very popular when it first came out. That would be Battle Chasers, an arcane punk fantasy comic book series back in the 1990s when it first came. Basically, yeah, the first edition was in April of 1998, and the last was in September 2001, where there was also Cliffhanger. And in November, sorry, can't think. And then the number 10 issue was supposed to come out in November, but the artist, the comic book maker, decided to work on video games instead. But now Battle Chasers is back with Nightwar, and after Nightwar, they're hopefully bringing out, and they're planning on having a 3-part series to follow up on number 9 Battle Chasers, the comic book series. So let's hope all things go well. But yeah, this game, I was off and on about whether or not I should play it or not. Not even that. I was off and on whether or not I should request a key to play it in case I want, basically to request a key to play it. Because I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to play it at all, because again, it's arcane punk, it's fantasy, and not too much into fantasy, but yeah, so I requested a key on both Terminals and Keymailer, and unfortunately Terminals they ran out of keys. However, Keymailer did not. I got a key through Keymailer. Both sides work differently. Basically, Terminals get keys. Keymailer, they request a key for you. At least that's how I understand it. And yeah, I do thank developers for sending me a key, and they even sent me an early copy for PC. I do thank them a lot. Yeah, it's one of those games where I'm not quite sure I would have played if I didn't get a key for it. Now, there's some bad news. Let's go to the good news first. As you may be able to tell, I'm not using the Mad Dog's GX gaming headset anymore, so that means my new HyperX Revolver S just came. It just came today actually just came yesterday. Today, October 2nd, 2017. It was supposed to come the 4th, but stuff has just been having. Well, I just been getting lucky, and all my shipment and all my packages have been coming earlier than expected. So yeah, I got it, and welcome to bad news. This is my second time recording this. This is my second time recording this video, or videos, I should say. I recorded a good session of it, a good hour and a half long session. Battle Chasers Nightwar, and unfortunately, the Store doesn't like the game. Yeah, it's an issue. It's not my headset. My headset record just fine. And my headset, and Revolver S has an issue with but not an issue with the X-Story. It has a quirk of the X-Story where you have to select. Well, on the X-Story, you have to select the headphones as speakers, and the mic as mic. Well, mic is normal, but the headphones and speakers is a bit different. So yeah, so I had to record this, and I got good news though. More good news. The game is amazing. Hence why I want to do a playthrough of it. I originally did a gameplay video, not quite sure knowing how I'd feel about this game or what it was, because I basically glanced at screenshots, may have read some things every now and then, but I didn't really know what this game was. Like, for example, I thought this game was kind of like a 2D side-scroller type thing, like a brawler maybe, or some sort of 2D side-scrolling RTS, RTT. It's weird. And also I thought that well, no, let's just keep playing. Which, by the way, this game has complete controller support. It's actually available not only on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. It's also available on Switch, which is pretty cool. As you can see, this is my old save, which we're going to keep for the time being, because the game is a bit random. Oh, extras. Get to the code. Options. These are the options. Video. Some basic options. These things still on. Okay, that's fine. Oh, however, even has screen area, which is pretty cool. You don't see that much on in PC games, probably because this is a console release. Graphics, there's only 2. Not like you really need it, which we'll talk about in game. Volume, I might need to turn this down, but I turned my mic volume up because the thing about the Revolver S is the Revolver S has two drums. It has one for the mic, or has one for the headset, and one for the mic, which is pretty cool. Language. And unfortunately, you don't get. But basically, this is what made me hard. Actually, huh? Do we leave a save or don't I? Well, yeah, I mean, like when you first boot up the game, it's completely different than this. Like, for example, as for your language, you can give them either English, German, French, Italian, Spanish, Russian, Portuguese, Korean, I think Chinese, Polish, or Japanese. I always get Chinese and Japanese confused. Korean, I never get confused because it's so different. But yeah. So yeah, and also give you in columns, and yeah, I do apologize for not being able to show that. Game, there are tutorial subtitles, which is pretty cool. But yeah. Anyway, so let's open the game. So it's gonna be one of those videos which I don't like doing, where I always like doing my games blind if they're new. If they're old, that's fine. Except if it's my first time getting the game, then I want to do it new, just to see what happens when basically it's my first time playing through an old game, which everyone probably knows which a lot of people know pretty well. So yeah. Anyway, so basically I retell what I've done, what my feelings were while playing, and it's not going to be the first time through, which it was so good. Let's hope I don't run the curse of my recording failed, and then I do terribly the second time, even though I did amazingly the first. So yeah, well, let's go. Battle Chasers!
Years have passed since the great warrior and leader of men, Aramis, vanished. Left behind were his mighty gauntlets, artifacts of untold power, giving their wielder the strength to move mountains, as the stories were told. Also left behind was his daughter, Gully. She discovered her father's gauntlets, setting in motion the events that would make her a target of great importance and bring her into the company of her greatest defenders. Nolan, the wise and mighty wizard, whose tongue is as sharp as his wit. His mysterious companion, Calibretto, a war golem of immense power. Garrison, a swordsman, once brother-in-arms to Aramis, now sworn to protect his only living kin. And the rogue, Red Monica, who can be foe as quickly as friend. Together, they have traveled the capital lands while defending Gully from those who seek the power of her gauntlets for themselves. Nolan, on a personal quest to learn more about mana, which fuels the world's magic and technology, has led the group towards a mysterious landmass known as the Crescent Isle. There, vast reserves of mana were once rumored to exist. As they approach the island, they quickly discover why so little is known about the area.
Uh-oh.
Hang on.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for? Shoot back!
With what? It's a stealth ship.
This is stealth?
I mean, you got good somewhere. Well, if it's stealthy, or if it's stealthy, they probably doesn't know about it.
These kids don't know how easy they've got it.
Uh-oh. He's aboard.
Gully, get below deck.
You break easier than I do, remember? More incoming, port side. Oh no.
Yep. Oh no, that's not good.
Gully, what?
Gully,
I've got you.
Portal.
All right, Red. Looks like it's just me and, figures.
Gee, oh, that quick. Well, there's your ship gone. Dot. We made it. Question mark 3 point, or at least I did. Dot. Berto? Garrison? Please be nearby. Dot. I mean, that's the campfire. Well, I mean, first off, I mean, the game is just amazing. To start fields, you can open your quick inventory or consumables by pressing up on the D-pad. You got an ability to use. Also, if you use and also keyboard and mouse is pretty good too. Although that being on 0 always bugged me, or basically bugged me because that's just so far away. And also, I'm not quite sure you close it. Which, by the way, I did press spacebar trying to close it, and you stop the health plus. We're not going to make that mistake because we don't need to. How do you close this? Escape doesn't close it. How in the world is supposed to close this? Okay, well, it's cheated and use the controller. There we go. Press B to close it with the controller. Also, if you press start, you open up this. Oh, by the way, I'm using the Wii Pro controller B Flash Adapter. I open up your inventory, you got equipment, skills, combat abilities, and biography, which is Gully. Gully has long been on a quest to find her missing father Aramis. Her most prized possession is a pair of gloves he left behind, which she used to fearsome effect in the field of battle. They give her incredible power, but also put her in great danger, ... She's not the only one who knows of their power. Yep. Which, by the way, I thought his name was Artemis. Put a T there with their, where we put an M. We'll get to these later. That's equipment, we'll get to that later. Oh, whoops. I'll do that too. And then here is your inventory. Your journal. Oh, that's where your objectives go. I didn't actually notice that in the original recording. World, Dungeon Codex. Yeah, this game is dungeons. We'll explain. I'll explain. You also can fish in this game. I'm not quite. I mean, I thought maybe that you can fish to get things, basically things, in the field to get health items and field health items as in fish and stuff. But we'll see. Alright, so you do get okay, and then back or select brings you to this menu, brings you to the pause menu, same as that. However, what's something pretty cool about this game is you got a flat manual in game, something which I'm accustomed to on consoles, but they kind of went out of fashion. When basically the manual died, basically back in the oldie times of 2000, I want to say 10, 11, and 12. When a game released without a manual to save, they said to save on the environment, as in use less paper, they will put an in-game manual like this in the game. However, that's kind of gone out of fashion for some reason, and on Steam, if a game has a manual on Steam, if it's not this, then it's probably a manual on the Steam page. This is handy for people wanting to pick up the game. They can read the manual beforehand, which is pretty cool. But it has but it has no other use really. And you could download it, but if you're playing in the middle of the game and basically you can go to the Steam page and you have an issue. And then there's also more games have manuals in which you basically click on the option and then it brings you to a website, which is not cool either. But this is just amazing. All right, and then as you can see, there's no manual saving. There's only saving on quit to menu or exit game. There's also saves as you saw. But I mean, as you can see, the game is extremely well polished. It's really good looking, and the ambience is just outstanding. As you can hear footsteps, just the waterfall in the background, the music, showing the environment. The fire over there you can hear from all the way over here, letting you know what's up ahead. It's just really good. Which part of the game will be releasing, I should have said this earlier, I forgot to. The game will be releasing October 3rd, 2017, so the day of upload, and it'll be priced at $29.99 US. Which, the breeze, which I found this game to be totally worth that price. However, Game Informer, basically the one issue Game Informer had with it was towards the end the game got overly difficult, so you had to grind towards the end, but to me that's okay, and that can easily be changed in the modern day with updates, especially on Steam. Like if this game released in the original Xbox Live Arcade program, which this game really reminds me of those games, then sure, yeah, you might never get patched. That's an issue. Or basically, if it were released and it wasn't a multiplayer-based release prior to 2013 or something, or 2013, 2014, 2014, or 2013, 2014, 2012, somewhere around there, where games started being updated and not just being multiplayer releases. And even then, multiplayer releases didn't really get updated. It didn't really start getting updated like that till like 2008, and even then there were games like Command and Conquer 3 Tavern Wars didn't get patches. You got them level patches, sure, but they were few and far between and only for stuff they really needed. However, but most of the patching was done in expansions birds flying off, so yeah. Oh! Capital? Blur. You're awake.
Reno, you're alright.
Yes. Are you feeling better? You've been resting for a few hours.
I guess I wasn't completely prepared for that cannon blast. Was I dreaming or did you leap off the ship to catch me?
I did.
How'd we make it down in one piece?
Nolan. We fell through a portal he opened, placing us on the ground with only minor injuries.
Then what happened to him?
We don't know.
And Garrison?
Garrison fell through the portal as well. Monica appears to be missing, along with Nolan.
Then let's get moving. They could be hurt.
Garrison already went ahead to search for them. Are you sure you're well enough to move?
I'm still woozy, but we don't have any time to waste. I'll be fine.
First, allow me to further heal your wounds. Then we will meet Garrison.
I'm getting a buzzing. I'm not quite sure. Oh, that just does that. Okay, that's fine. Now you get. Ignore that. Alright. That's up it by 2. No, it's up it by 3. Oh, which probably you can switch party members and use their abilities. So. The long one. Go options, let's decrease. Audio. Okay, that should be good. Hope it's fine, because whenever I don't use Digstory, I'm super paranoid about the audio because I can't change it after recording, which is why I use Digstory. And it's really unfortunate that Digstory just fails sometimes to record things. Oh, can we go over here? Ooh, no. Okay. Well, this game does have some secrets, as in this is the way you're supposed to go. However, I went this way first. Which, you got a box. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Something survived intact. My parts, 14 monies, and also, I mean, I basically left this area, then went up here. I should always go and try to recruit my footsteps. Oh, it's not good. Look out! Yeah. Nope. Drops? Which may be a slime. Or at least that's what I thought. What's that? Yeah, it's a slime. Battle! As you can see, it's the classic turn-based RPG mechanic of screen shatters and then you go to a battle screen. I am hearing the buzzing. Could be my headphones, I hope not. No, maybe just paranoid now. I'm probably just paranoid. Alright, so as you can see, this game has a initiative system, as in whoever has better initiative goes first instead of all your people go, then all their people go. And also this game does have the classic turn-based RPG menu and stuff, without being a RPG Maker game. This game should totally be completely, you know, they made the engine, or they didn't make the engine, they used the engine, but it wasn't RPG Maker, and basically made their own game. But you know, it still has the classic, you know, it still has what RPG Maker games have, which is, you know, ritual styled interfaces, but not being ritual styled, as in, as you can see, you basically select the actions. So you got jab, deals 14 damage, generates 10. Overcharge will be explained later. Box in right now because I figured it out. Basically, overcharge you can use as mana, but also some other abilities use it as well, which we won't get into a little bit. Defend is your defend move. However, in this game, it depends on the character. Even depends on basically all characters reduce all damage taken by 50% the next turn. Some characters do 40, I believe. Galbeto does 40. However, some other characters even do other abilities with it. And then you got abilities, scatter shot, deals 16 damage to your target and 8 damage to nearby enemy. That's pretty good, but it only matters if there's multiple enemies, unless you want the extra damage for some reason. And protection, place the damage shield on an ally that absorbs 31 damage. You can use abilities, of course, and flee. So yeah. So that's Jeb. There we go. Which, by the way, the controller shakes as well. Okay, now we're on to Galberto, which notice he has actually less health. I do hope he heal quickly. Yep. And you can see, Galberto actually does have less health. He actually does have less health than Gully does. He has 130 and she has 150. Which, by the way, what's nice about this game, which sets it apart from all other games like this nowadays, is especially RPG Maker games. RPG Maker games, well, they can if the game developer tries hard enough, use a mouse interface, but they're not really meant for it. They're meant to be using a controller or keyboard. However, this game, and same could be said for the Final Fantasies we released on Steam. You know, Final Fantasies 3 through 6 released on Steam are like that too. The older ones, which were phone releases and they got released on Steam, are like this too. Or no, I like this too, but they are weird. They're not, you know, they're not as fluid and as modern as this interface is. Which I'll show you right now. Our sections, Gut Punch. Gut Punch deals 14 damage and applies Cylinder. Increases physical damage taken by 10 turns for 3 turns. Generates 10 overcharge. If it's a Matrix. Reduce all damage taken by 4% till next turn. If attacked while active, generates 12 overcharge. See, that's the ability which Gully doesn't have. Which probably Gully does take more damage because actually that's her ability. Her ability is due to her father's gloves. Lets her take 10% less damage. Abilities Obliterate. Deals 22 damage over 4 hits. If sundered or bleeding enemy takes an additional 7 damage. Healing Wave. Heal an ally for 54 damage, which is pretty cool that they give you a healer off the pit. Or you're just going to punch this guy. It's pretty cool. Basically, click on the thing you're going to do and then click on the enemy, which is extremely extremely fluid. So if you just want to use the mouse for combat, you can use the mouse for combat. Hover over the stat symbols with your cursor in combat or in a dungeon to get more info about buffs and debuffs. Oh, that's how you do it. I saw it pop up before, but I was using a controller, so I didn't really get that, but okay. Alright, so actually use your you got some overcharge, so use Healing Wave on yourself. Actually on yourself for Gully. Okay, yes, just use on Gully. Gully jab. Well done. And see, the overcharge consumes on the mana, whereas the rest were just consumed already. Whereas just the mana was consumed. He did it. Yep. Victory! And this is one of the better after battle screens I've seen in the old style RPG. Got 1 gold, Simple Slime Mixer. I think you can be on the left. Alright, hold on. Okay, let's move. Now I was thinking, oh, that's his zone, that's the DX's zone. So let's go back, and which probably this. Oh, actually, actually I didn't see this before, but this actually gives you, this actually shows you the shifts down there in case you didn't see it, in case you didn't figure to go the other way, or if you didn't think there was another way to go. And also does show you off another hidden area, which we'll show in a second. So basically, I thought I might as well go back and see if I missed anything. So I did. Wait, actually, let's go all the way back. I didn't go over before. We already checked over there more than I did the first time. time. Did I miss anything over here? I don't think we... Oh, hello. Using control? No, that's just another way to go. That's done. Let's go over time. I need to have the timer on for this. Anything over here? No. I think all the way back here before. Oh, how about down here? Let's check. I'll show you why. I'll show you why once we come back. Shit. I wonder. Nope. Not all waterfalls have secret paths into them. Unlike what? Oh, these still have Vex things. I forgot. But either one. But I mean, that's just a common thing, so I think that too, actually. So actually, I figured over here and like, okay, well, there's a water. Well, this is already secret area, but it's not that secret. So I wonder if there's more secret. I wonder if there's more secret to this area, which is not over here. Oh, notice how we go blue, so the terrain stays without having the follow effect of just having a big hole in terrain. We have basically just shows your character in the back, which is nice. However, I was thinking, okay, over here. Wait, I can actually make it over here, and then waterfalls with stuff under them usually, right? Which actually, now thinking about it, you can actually see that it does. Actually, a separate area with a shooter's chest. And a person is no longer alive, and this has Drink Scout Tunic, which is a good thing to start off with. And this guy. Next to piles of bones with a scrawled note. I woke in the night, didn't realize what happened to her shell until it was too late. ... Or ... The look in her eyes, it was like she never seen me before. She gored me real good before I could react. It was ever since finding that mana and the crack in the ground. Shouldn't have taken her so close to it. Tired. ... Getting dark. ... Mana. ... Yeah, they probably found some corrupted mana, which is what Lauren is seeking, or not. Well, not seeking corrupted mana, but seeking different mana, and it corrupted her, and then she killed her friend. Or partner, lover, what have you. Terrible. Alright, so let's exit the area. Oh, that's going to be varying quantities, some common white. Yeah, okay. And then this, yeah, that's all. Garrison went northeast, or Garrison went northeast looking for Monica and Colin. We should head in the direction. Alright, Gully. I'm sure they're fine, but we should hurry just in case. Cabeto acknowledged, using the command conquer rail alert Soviets for that one, or Soviet tankers for that one. But yeah, this is the world map. And this is different. This is different from the lost footage. As you can see, it's the world map. It basically plays very similar to how Mario game world maps play most of the time, whether it's Super Mario 3 or New Super Mario Brothers, or even what was the name of the game? Super Mario Land and Super Mario World, stuff like that. It plays like this. There is no going off the track. You have to stay on the track. However, the track does have many junctions, and the game is very, very much open world. You can go wherever you want. And the game shows you where enemies are, so you can avoid them if you want. Take the ones that you're more confident beating or not. But the last time we actually had enemy here, and enemy where this guy is. Battle. Blarg. Oh, it's different. Someone handle this? Yeah, we're going to handle it. Alright, so what you got? Alright, first off, let's thunder something. Now I'm just gonna use metagame knowledge and go up to the green sun because it has more health. But the fire, I didn't find a spotter until a little bit later after this, so that's different. So it's a nice thing that there is replayability of the enemies coming randomly, but I guess it's no different than your than your common JRPG, where enemies may come into a different location. So we want to do scatter shot, deal 16 damage to the target and 8 damage to the enemy. Protection, we were at that. So we want to actually do scatter shot on. Yeah, this scatter shot on the green slime. So the bleed damage goes to the spider if he's close enough. Blurb. I was like that for despite the failure. Yeah, I mean, what's pretty cool is the characters actually do talk to each other. Both your party talks to each other. The enemies talk to each other too, and everyone talks to each other. So let's do this. And by the way, that takes a second. Which enemy can move in that turn? It sounds nice. In this game, are amazingly well done. Alright, so... No, we can just finish him off normally. Oh, it works. Death. And just jab. Which, by the way, you don't knock out. You don't kill enemies in this game. You just knock them out. I'm not impressed. Which, by the way, I should mention this game is actually rated teen, and it's rated by Izerb. And I mean, you can probably figure that out by its released on Xbox One, PS4, and Switch. But yeah, I mean, Izerb would definitely let it go these days because there's a lot of blood in this game. Even says blood and gore, which that's something which always that's something that always quantified a M rating back in the day. And there's also language in this game. I mean, it's not too insane, but yeah. And then inspect. The warning letters on the sign read Talon Crossing. The plank pointing towards east says High Lake Village with the message not anymore. Cryptically and the wood directly over it. The rest is damage beyond readability. Yeah. Actually, by the way, it's hard for me to read that red not anymore. I also notice all the classic, you know, keywords are colored. Which, by the way, this is also different. There used to be an enemy here, and for me, there used to be an enemy here. And was there a chest always here? Right? Yeah, so that chest was there before. Probably just stay there. Oh, wrong way. And then over here, there was an enemy, which there is right now. Which, well, you see the enemy up there on the bridge. That was the enemy that was the enemy that spawned. There was actually two groups of them down here. Over here was my first slime. My first time out of the opening area. And over here, and where the enemy was that enemy. The enemy on the right was where the enemy on the bridge is. Let's grab this. This wasn't here before. Instead, it was another thing. Alright, so, you know, let's go the way I went before, which is after you, which is on the right. A lone spider. Group his armor protection will not harm them. Alright, you know, just jab. And you got punch. Oh, we need health. I'll expect nothing less. Health. Pick this up. Fail herds. Ooh. This time, was there anything there for me last time? I'm not quite sure. Which, by the way, at least though right now you won't kill everything because again there might be much grinding in your future. Enemies which should be lower level but they're high level, which again is something that can be easily changed. Alright, bat. Sorry. That was bleeding, alright. Oh well, it's good. I don't even know what it is for myself, but like I can taste the blood and then it's like some hurting on my palate's weird. Okay, sundered. I forgot to heal again. Actually, we can heal right now. Okay, heal yourself. By the way, the mouse works for this too. And as you can see, you can switch easily between controller and mouse. So basically what you could do in theory is play with the controller for the walking around bits, because you might prefer using the control stick even though the mouse works fine. I prefer it because of the menu, which I'm not quite sure how it works. And also you can switch to mouse for the battles, because you might like just using the mouse instead of using the gold style controls. So I want you to heal you, and then you are not going to, and then, okay, you go, back goes. But your jump is going to be now, so defend. Yes. And then back goes. And then Gobletto goes. Which probably, actually, you just thought you wouldn't build these go off by the fact that it has a thing around their square, so let's punch you. Oh, let's take this and this. Not much, but it was one bad. Okay, let's move up. Find a village. Golly, defend yourself. I should be telling you that. Just go fly chips. Which, by the way, I was actually getting groups before, now I'm not getting groups. So that is a bit random. Overkill, you get more XP. I would really be happy to repeat that. What's the one Billy saying? About round 2, okay. Which, by the way, I always wanted to, you know, read as what I assume the characters to sound like by their grunts and stuff, or what they say when you first interact with them, or in fact what they actually sound like when they do talk. So yeah, I've always wanted to do that, and I just been terrible at it. Village ruins.
I'm
Garrison.
glad you're all right. What you did during the airship battle, shielding the cannon blast.
I mean, she has the gloves.
You
Kinda
would
did.
have done the same for me.
Maybe, but with messier results. You're
Yeah.
a brave kid, but remember, we don't fully understand the power of your father's gauntlets. You have to be more careful with them.
I had no choice.
No, I guess not.
I believe he was trying to thank you.
You was.
Have you found any sign of Monica or Nolan?
I haven't. And this village looks long abandoned. There are lights on the horizon. To the east. Might be a town.
We should investigate. If they survived, they likely headed that direction.
What do you mean if? Nolan saved us. He can save himself. And Monica too.
You're probably right. Let's go find them.
Yep. All right. Let's do this.